Welcome back to Living Local. January is National Radon Action Month. According to radonleaders.org, exposure to radon gas causes more than 20,000 deaths annually and is the #1 cause of lung cancer among non-smokers. Joining me in studio is Sara with MidAmerica Basement Systems. Thanks so much for being here, Sara.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, what is radon?
Radon is a poisonous gas that is caused by uranium breakdown in the soil.
Wow, okay. And why does radon get into the house in the first place?
Radon gets into the house because it seeps through any kind of cracks or openings that might be in your foundation walls, which just occur sort of naturally over time, depending on if the soil outside is settling or if there's an existing condition, you know, a crack in the blocks or anything of that nature.
Sara, why is radon a problem?
Radon is a problem because of exactly what you said. Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer, second only to smoking, and of course the #1 cause among non-smokers. And the real issue is that it's odorless and it's colorless, so people really don't have any kind of scope for why they should be worried. And so we usually equate it, they measure radon in, it's called picocuries, which is really not necessary for anyone to know, but the EPA says the acceptable level of radon is 4 picocuries, and that in real life terms is the equivalent to letting 4 people sit at your kitchen table and chain smoke all day.
Oh my goodness.
That level of carcinogen is what you're breathing in, but it's odorless and it's colorless, so people don't know.
That is very scary. So it could be in your house or wherever you're at and you have no red flag that it's there. Okay, so how can a home be tested for radon?
It's really simple. There are 2 main methods. There are self-test kits. I actually brought one here today.
Okay, great.
These are a charcoal test kit, and you can either get them, you can get them at any home store, Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that, or you can call our office and you can order one. And the EPA recommends that you do 2. And it's just a charcoal test kit, and you place this little filter in the lowest level of your home. So either if you have a sump pump or something in your basement, or just anywhere on your basement floor at any given time, and then it's entirely self-contained. You leave it there for 24 to 48 hours, and there's an envelope in the kit, and it's already pre-posted and pre-addressed. You just put the kit in there, and you send it to a lab that will send you your results.
Wow, that seems really simple.
It's very simple.
So after you get a couple of these charcoal tests and you leave it into your home, the lowest point for 1 to 2 days, send it back. Let's say it comes back and you have high levels of radon. What do?
You call MidAmerica Basement Systems. That's a great start. You call and we send out a specialist who will give you an estimate that's totally free. They'll come in and do some measurements and let you know what it would take for us to install a radon mitigation system. They're called active systems, so there's a fan that's attached to it that will actively pull any radon gas out of your foundation and disperse it into the air where it's less harmful.
Wow, okay, so that's sort of how it works. How effective is it?
Very effective. We actually, as a company, post-test after we install your system to ensure that we are actively drawing that radon out of there.
And in your experience, how long does it take to get those levels? Let's say they're high and they install the mitigation system. How long does it take for the levels to be at a safe space?
Minutes.
Wow.
Minutes. Yeah, it's they penetrate the concrete and they draw that gas up out of there, and in doing so we go back and we do that post-test, and we are able to see noticeably different results in minutes.
And Sara, are there any ways that homeowners can reduce the risk of having high levels of radon?
That's a great question. We tend to see that this is an issue in those months where the house is shut up. You know, we have the windows closed. We don't, have any sort of fresh air that's cycling through or dissipating that area that's circulating through the house, and so that's when it tends to become an issue, which is why January is Awareness and Action Month. Circulating enough fresh air is a great start, but truly the #1 thing that you can do is just test your home. These kits are very inexpensive. There's some of them that I've seen that are as low as $7, and some of them, up to 20 or 30, depending on what you're wanting to do. But the EPA does recommend that even if you've had your home tested before, that you test every 5 years. Because, like I said before, the natural breakdown and how homes settle, there might be cracks that weren't there before. So maybe it was, you know, we were safe before, but for the peace of mind of a charcoal test kit every 5 years, you can really prevent a lot of damage.
Absolutely. So in addition to testing for radon and installing those mitigation systems, what else does MidAmerica Basement Systems do and offer?
We offer all things basement-y, anything pretty much in your basement besides HVAC. So if you have moisture issues, it's a very rainy day. If you have moisture issues, we do both active and then air dehumidification. If you have cracks in your foundation and you're worried about those issues, anything in a crawl space, radon is prevalent in homes that have a dirt crawl space. That's lots of access to your home through the dirt. And we also can take your basement from this is a concrete dungeon to this is a finished livable space. So all things basement-y. And then radon mitigation, we install egress windows, just a myriad of things.
Lots of stuff. Well, Sarah, thank you so much. Very valuable information.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it. All right, if you want some more information, MidAmericaBasementSystems.com is the place to go. We'll also have their details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local after this.